How would you describe your view on general health, fitness and wellness now than probably when you came into the space? Like, what would be a few sort of easily definable changes that you've evolved in the way that you'll look at the business that you're in?
Well, I think the most common one, well, actually I'll say it this way to back up. The old days, the Atlas days you had, then you had what I would call the Arnold days, which was all bodybuilding moves. And then it started progressing into what it is today. And I think where we're going or where we're heading now is into the more cerebral phase of fitness. Open to old school. If you talk to a lot of the really successful trainers out there, the Aaron Williamsons, the Kobe Klotz, and all these people, they say, I'm old school. But if you watch what they're doing, they've integrated old school with a lot of movement and function. And then I had a panel yesterday where Kobe said, or Corey said, I'm gonna focus more on recovery because I've been go, go, go. And for the first time, I'm starting to get injured and I'm starting to realize the importance of recovery. I take that a step further. I was the same guy, go, go, go. And I started learning the importance of the mental part of training, the mind-body connection. And you know, a lot of times when we talk about mind-body, we say yoga or something, but there's a real mind-body experience when you walk into a gym. One of the things we were talking about is, on those days I don't feel like training, when I get on the treadmill, I do a mental visualization of my workout. Like, these are the things I'm going to do in this workout. These are the things I have planned. Now, I don't really feel good today, so I really don't want to do these things. But once I've gone through that mental process of this is what I perceive as my workout, when I hit that part of my workout where I say I really would like to quit now, I'm fighting against myself because that mentally perceived workout that I was going to do, I'm saying this isn't the end of my workout because I've visualized that this is the end of my workout. So a lot of times I'll push through to that little extra bit of workout, which may be that 20%, you know, of the 80-20 principle that I needed to be successful. So there's a lot of that going on right now.
How do you sort of build that into your business then? Is that a structured process that you have before someone starts where it's like, okay, I'm just going to, you know, talk you through a few things? Is it more like a kind of psychology session, or is it something that you're doing as you're going through the workout?
I think it's more organic.
Okay.
I think all good trainers plan their workouts, but I think one of the things you have to do, and again on the mental side, we use things like neurofeedback and stuff like that off training sessions to work on improving the brain, taking stress out of the body, balancing the brain. It has nothing to do with strength, and it has everything to do with strength. Because when your
What's
brain
some
is...
examples of that?
Well, so to give you a little background, neurofeedback is used a lot with vets and stuff who have PTSD and stuff. So if you have PTSD and you're under stress, the one thing that really triggers the stress is talking about the stress because you relive it. So neurofeedback gives you the advantage of not having to relive that stress and looking at a screen, watching a movie, and letting your brain heal itself. And when that happens, you come into the gym and you can work better.
So so how would someone do it? Do they put on some goggles and watch it?
They watch a TV screen, they have headphones on, they have a teddy bear that vibrates, and they can watch Netflix. And as they watch, when their brain waves are where they're supposed to be, the picture gets brighter and bigger and looks better, the sound is better, the teddy vibrates. When their brain waves are off, it gets fuzzier and things go bad. So it starts teaching the brain biofeedback.
Is that in your facilities you have this?
We do it both on facility and off facility, yeah.
Really? How long have you been doing that for?
Well, my partner does it predominantly for years and years.
Really?
We have a pro bono clinic at the VA hospital in Los Angeles. So it's like we're starting to do a lot of this new mind-body, cutting-edge kind of stuff.
Have you been able to track to see how that's beneficial for people? Is there
it's super beneficial because it makes the training more organic. You know, I can go into a training session and, like you were just saying, and see how a person feels, and so my feedback directly relates to that feedback. So my note to to the biofeedback technician is, this person is struggling with this. You know, okay, we'll work on that. The biofeedback technician's response to me is, you need to work on bilateral movement, because the bilateral movement is going to help them do this or do that. So instead of so maybe I'll do some agility drills or something to kind of work synergistically with them.
So just on that one, so are you saying that certain movement drills have a connection to sort of do certain things in your brain? Like
Absolutely.
Really?
Reduce stress, reduce trauma, reinforce strength. Just fascinating stuff. And like I said, it's cutting edge right now. It's like,
so
it's
what
really
would be just an
me.
example? What, like a bilateral movement? Like, give me some example just to sort of break this down. Like, what could that type of movement specifically be doing for your?
Well, I work with a cerebral palsy patient.
Right.
And I may put a step out and make them tap, 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 tap at the top of the step. Cerebral palsy patients have some problems usually with some function of their legs where they can't get them to move properly. So at the same time that I'm training their legs to feel safe walking up a set of stairs, I'm also training their brain.
And what, reinforcing some kind of brain-body connection?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of things. And then, you know, like I said, going into the other side of things like electromuscular stimulation. In 20 minutes, I can get a 90-minute workout in, you know, because I put on a suit and you watch a screen and you do the moves they do, and every 4 seconds you get an impulse, and every other 4 seconds you rest, and I can stimulate muscles that I can't stimulate on the gym floor because my body, there's certain muscle fibers that just won't fire.
Right. Because that's been around for, some of those devices have been around for a long
10,
time.
12 years. In Europe, I was always looking for something that really worked well. And
so how has that evolved now then? Like, what are they doing different from when, you know, you kind of had these things, even infomercials, you sat down and it was,
it's like that was caveman compared to what we're doing. And this is like aerospace compared to caveman. Because frequency and intensity has changed. So the company I work with, Catalyst, is very forward thinking. It takes all the work away from me because they know what frequency they want in a workout. The movements are already set, and the only thing I'm really affecting at all is the intensity, and the movement. So that I'm coaching my client. The only thing I have to worry about is watching my client's movement and correcting them, and talking to them about, do you feel it here? Do you feel it there? So while the suit is stimulating you, I can say, you know, let's say your goal was to do a lower body workout today, and say, how do your legs feel? How do your quads feel? Are they tired? Are they starting to get tired? Are they getting stronger? Do you feel weaker? Do you feel one side more than the other? And then I can adjust the suit according to what kind of result I want.